Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Okay, thank you, Gene Wood. 175 for Rick, and so far 25 for Andrea, but it's early yet. Last game was won by Rick. That means you get to start this one. Pick a star, Andrea.
Okay, Beaver in the middle.
Okay, here we
Jerry
go.
Mathers. What do you call a baby beaver?
Beaverette?
That's one of the choices. You have three choices. Is it a kit, a pup, or a beaverette?
Well, now let me think about that. A pup, I think, is a seal. What was the other one now? Beaverette one?
Kit
A kit.
or a beaverette.
I think I'd have to go with pup.
Agree or disagree, Andrea, that a baby beaver is called a pup for the first square?
I disagree.
It's called a kit. You were right to disagree. You get the first square in this game and $25. Good going.
I know everything about beavers.
Yeah, it was pretty good playing.
Yeah.
Your move, Rick.
John,
Yes, Lumpy.
really called a kid? Just a little bit tired of the old green baseball hat after 26 years, so this is the official beaver hat. It's a kid. Whack,
No,
whack.
no. Next time I'll say, oh, look at that man with the kid on his head.
That's it.
Okay, Lumpy, the overgrown baby beaver says that it is, in fact, a kit. Rick, pick a square.
June.
June. Barbara Billingsley. You're pregnant. You're in labor. You have an incredible urge to eat a ham sandwich. Is it okay to eat it, or should you just go hungry?
Well, of course you have to eat it. You want a ham sandwich? I think when you're pregnant, you should have a ham sandwich. What do you think?
Agree or disagree that it's okay to eat that ham sandwich when you're pregnant and in labor?
In labor. I'll agree.
You should go hungry. You should have disagreed. It's not good to eat while you're in labor. Okay, Andrea, your move.
Okay, Gallagher, let's do it again.
All
This would
right.
be 3 O's in a row and win you the game. Gallagher.
Yeah?
You're a handsome male horse.
Uh-huh. Whoa. All right, let me get it back. Oh,
Little prop
I don't
break
have
here.
a horse, man.
You're a handsome male horse, and you've fallen madly in love with a gorgeous female cow.
Sounds like Gallagher. Well, I'm confused.
If you try real hard, can the two of you make a baby, or is it physically impossible?
Well, it's not physically impossible, and it's just real slow at the races. Great line. I'll say, well, you see, physically and biologically are two different things. I think it's physically possible, but biologically impossible, so I'll say no, baby.
Okay, the way this came out in the wash is that it's physically impossible between this cow and this horse, Andrea, for the game. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
It is physically impossible. You were right to agree. You get the square. You win the game. And you forged from behind. Well done. You've come from behind. You got $300 right now and $175 for our defending champ. Is he on the ropes? We'll find out. We're going to clear the board, move right on to our next game. This one is worth $300. Last game was won by Andrea. That means you get to start this one. Rick, pick a star.
Okay, I'm going to start with my friend the beaver.
See what we can do this time.
All right.
Okay, Beeve, you're in your late 30s and you don't have a single wrinkle.
Guess again.
Are you very lucky or very sick?
I would say you're probably very sick because you probably have way too much oil in your face. If you're in your 30s, you got to be smiling and frowning. You got to have wrinkles.
Agree or disagree for the first square that you're very sick if you don't have a single wrinkle in your late 30s?
I disagree.
You are very sick. You should have agreed with the beaver. Your opponent gets the first square and $25. We will be back to complete this game after these messages. You be sure to come back too. More fun ahead. Hey, $325 for Andrea, $175 for Rick. There's only one symbol up on the board. It is an O, and Andrea, you have a chance to place another one. Pick a star.
My dear friend Gallagher.
All right.
All right.
What a relationship I'm having, just right here.
Gallagher, which of these products is not an official item of the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics?
None. Everything's an official.
Okay, here are three choices.
Okay.
One of them is not. Chickens,
Official chicken.
right? dental floss,
Official dental floss.
or trash bags.
An official trash bag. Oh. Chicken. Because there are no brands of chicken.
Agree or disagree, Andrea, that chickens are not an official item of the 84 Olympics?
Agree.
Dental floss is not an official item. Your opponent gets the square. Okay, that evens things up. An X and an O. You're playing X. Rick, where would you like to put one?
I'd like to put one with Gene.
Gene Rayburn.
I'm ready for you.
Okay.
What are there more of in America today, Gene? Truck drivers or hairdressers?
Would you repeat the question? I say, okay, good, buddy. Now let me just think about this for a second here. Give me a chance to think and use my brain.
Well, if you matched up all of the hairdressers with the truck drivers, what would be left over?
It's physically impossible.
Mayhem on the highways. I say there are more truck drivers than hairdressers in this great land of ours.
Agree or disagree, Rick?
I think I'd agree.
There are more truck drivers than hairdressers.
All right.
You're right to agree, you get the square. Okay, Andrea McInnes, your move for your O.
For my O and to block is Mr. Rutherford.
Right, Richard Deacon to block. You missed this one, the defending champ
You
takes the
can
game
have
and
her.
forges ahead. Richard Deacon, who's older, Bob Hope or the tuxedo?
He's going to kill me for this. The tuxedo. Definitely.
That's his tuxedo? Is that what they're talking about?
You go to your
He's gonna
church,
love you for
I'll go
that.
to mine.
He's going to love you for that. You're saying
Bob
that
is younger than the
Right.
tuxedo.
Okay. He says that Bob is younger. The tuxedo is older, which is the way the question is phrased. Agree or disagree, Andrea, to block?
To agree.
The tuxedo is older than Bob Hope. You were
Thank
right
you.
to agree. You get the square and you do block. Well done. Good playing. Okay, Officer Hoffman. Pick a place for your X.
Richard.
Yes.
Rich, according to the Cosmo Report on Sexuality, did a higher percentage of women say that they have had an extramarital affair or that they have remained faithful to their husbands?
I always get these bees. You know, girls are goofies. I think that a higher percentage has remained faithful.
He says a higher percentage have remained faithful to their husbands.
I agree.
More women have had affairs. No, your opponent gets that square and another O. And I know you groaned a little
you
bit there,
sure
Rick,
did.
because you realized that you made a misplay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to call it to your attention while you had to answer a question, but you did not block her in one spot. Andrea, your move.
Okay, Lumpy, here we go.
Right.
To win the game.
This is lumpy for a win. Frank Bank, your wicker seat is sagging.
How did you know?
Just guessed.
Oh,
Your wicker seat is sagging. According to household hints expert Mary Ellen, should you wash and dry it in the sun or give it a good shellacking?
a good what?
Should you wash and dry it in the sun or give it a good shellacking?
Well, the last time my wicker sagged, I just shellacked the hell out of it. Shellac.
He says you should give that wicker seat a good shellacking. For the game, Andrea, agree or disagree?
I'm going to agree.
You should wash and dry it in the sun. You should have disagreed, and your opponent gets that square and blocks you there. New life for you, Rick Hoffman.
Yes, sir.
Pick a star.
June.
Right. Barbara Billingsley. You're a woman, and your dream in life is to become a Mountie. Can you become one? Or does the Royal Canadian Mounted Police only accept men?
I think in today's world, yes, I think women can be mountains today. Definitely.
Agree or disagree, Rick?
I disagree.
Women can become Mounties. No, you should have agreed with June Cleaver, and your opponent gets that square and an O. Okay, we've reached an interesting point in the game because there are 4 O's already up on the board. What that means, according to our game rules, is should you capture 5 of your respective symbol, and you have 4 already, you will win the game. Wherever you go, if you get this question right, you'll win. Pick a star, Andrea.
Okay, Judy, you haven't gotten to talk yet, so let's go,
okay.
honey.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I was waiting.
Jerry Weil,
Yes.
last night you dreamed about a microphone. According to the book, what your dreams mean. Is it more likely that you want attention or sex?
I'd say sex.
She says if you dream about a microphone, it's more likely that you want sex. For the game, Andrea, agree or disagree?
I disagree.
It's more likely that you want attention. You are right to disagree. You get the square and you win the game. Whoa. And that bell means the time is up with $725. Our new champion, Andrea McGinnis. Congratulations. You have done it. Now, here's what you got to do. Go right over there with your escort, Gene Raver, and get ready for your shot at the big money. And right now, we have to say goodbye to Rick Hoffman. You're an excellent player. You are leaving here with a total of $1,850. And of course, our thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares. Attaboy. And now, Gene Raver.
Okay, John, thank you. Congratulations once again to our champ here. We'll be back with her and our 9 celebrities for a go at the big money right after this.